Brad, how good's that feeling? First prelim for the club since 2009?
Yeah, it's good. I was proud of the boys. I'm really happy for the boys. I'm happy for our club. But the job's not finished. We've got a big week ahead of us. And we're looking forward to it.
What was the big turnaround after what was a really tough loss last week against Penrith?
I thought we went out there tonight and backed ourselves. We went to the game. We went after it. Maybe against Penrith, I thought we were a bit tentative and didn't play to our strengths. And tonight, we're a team that we just got to go after the game and see what happens.
What sort of birthday present did you get for your halfback after a performance like that?
Yeah, he's very good. There was talk about him not being able to handle the pressure. I think he showed he can handle the pressure tonight.
Especially after everything that went through the week, was there any doubt that he might not be right to play?
No, after the game, last week he was playing. So, obviously we need to check off all the right protocols and make sure his health was a priority. But he was committed to getting himself right. He's done a really good job over the last 3 weeks. We had to win our last 3 games to give ourselves a chance in the top 4. And Mitchell stood up and delivered for us.
At that moment, obviously, where he came off in the second half, was there any temptation to just hold him back just to avoid any potential risk of another injury?
Oh, I didn't even think of it, no.
Going up to North Queensland. Brad, it's a tough road trip and it'll be tough conditions as well.
Yeah, but it's a good opportunity for it, isn't it? The club's done a great job for us. They've organised a charter flight for us, so we'll fly in and we've got one job to do.
There was so much talk this week, pressure, leak stories. How did that affect the group with all the talk about week 2 of the finals as well?
I reckon we showed how it affect the group. If someone's got an agenda and they're not going to break us.
Do you feel like there is some kind of agenda?
Yeah, well, there's some personal interest, and so whoever's got the agenda, you're not going to break this group. We've worked too hard.
About the playing group and
What's that?
I was saying a lot was said about the playing group and where they're united and in regards to the way they feel about the team and factions within the team. What does a performance like tonight say, and what do you say about the speculation that's been around the last 24 hours?
I think it shows. Went out there, played the footy we wanted to, come back, as you guys said, off a tough loss to Penrith, and bounce back like that. As Brad said, not many things will break us as a group. So to be able to put that performance in after the last 24 hours, which I don't even know where it came from, it's very pleasing.
It was the most disappointing thing, Brad, that it came out on the eve of your big game.
Oh, we've dealt with plenty in the past. It was only a couple of years ago we had other dramas. So, look, you know what? We didn't even address it. We didn't talk about it because it's something that we can't control and it's rubbish. And the boys just want to go and have a bit of fun and play for each other, and that's what they're doing.
Is that something you've learned, Brad, over the years, to not buy into it, to realise that?
Yeah, well, when I probably first started coaching, I definitely would have worried about it or bought into it or had some commentary around it. But all we can control is, the thing is, I've got the confidence in this group, and I know exactly what's in that dressing sheds, and it didn't even feel the need to talk to anyone about it.
Obviously, Wonga Blake had a bit of a tough weekend last weekend. Did you ever doubt about his performance today?
No, never. We were always putting him in the team because he's done such a good job for us to get us to this point. You don't get rid of blokes on the back of one performance. There's got to be a bit of loyalty, and there certainly is in our team. And our players, not at any stage, didn't want him in the team. Wonga's done a great job for us defensively. He's done a great job returning the ball. He had a bad night under some really good kicking.
And one of the things I noticed, he seemed to be playing really, really wide. Both him and Sivo were almost right on the touchline. I wonder, is there a particular ploy in that in terms of creating space on the inside?
Oh, we like our wingers to hold their paint.
Tom Opacek. Brad, hamstring. What's the diagnosis there?
He said that he felt a slight grab in his leg. So probably doesn't look great, but we'll have to wait and see.
Just on the tentativeness you talk about, going after it, how do you obviously you can't afford to do it next week against the Cowboys, so how do you combat that, I guess?
Well, we've got nothing to lose, and that's what we talked about. We've got nothing to lose, just go after the game. That's our strength. And there's maybe we built the game up too much against Penrith, and and that comes back to me. So, I need to wear that. But at the end of the day, we've got an opportunity next week, and we're going to go after it.
Brad, do you bring this on, right? Given all the whole year it's been about the hoodoo and everything.
No, it's been the last 5 years, hasn't it? So I'm used to it. It's what it is.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.